Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside Out Smile. I'm your host Dr. Amber Q and I'm delighted that you joined me today. It's amazing, isn't it? We're already into the middle of February. Where has the time flown? I've been feeling, particularly uncomfortable, I think, with everything that's happening in the world globally. And I'm really feeling, I think even just on a personal level, I don't know why, but I'm really feeling the impermanence of the world. I think there's so many changes happening globally and just also locally in my community and also on a personal level in my house. I'm having building works done. And so I'm just feeling, I don't want to say out of sorts, but I think that probably is the word to use. It's the first time that I've had, building works done and, to this extent, which I think has just made me feel, slightly disorientated. I don't know if that's the right word. And I've also not been well. There have been so many viruses around. I feel as if I've just not been as active as I normally would be since the beginning of the year because I've not been well. Things have just been dragging on. And the same has happened to one of my friends in the States. And I spoke with another friend and she was saying that she's been feeling really odd since January. So I don't know, is there something in the air? I mean, is it just the winter blues? I don't think so, because there are lots of strange things happening in the world. But of course, Ramadan is around the corner, which is a wonderful, so spiritually uplifting. And of course, after that, we're going to be in British summertime and maybe things will feel a little bit different. I'm not so sure, but hey ho, let's wait and see. God willing, we'll be alive to experience that. One thing that I found, really weird was of course, when you're unwell, you do start thinking about your health. And it's so interesting because I don't know, I'm trying to focus more on obviously physical activity, which is lovely, which is great. And we're very blessed to be able to do things like that. But then I read a research study about plastic in the brain. Yes, there are microplastics in the brain. And they've been doing a few studies and they can't link dementia with plastics in the brain. But, who knows? The point is, it's not a natural substance to have in the body. And they do think that the liver and kidneys are able to cope with a certain amount, but obviously it depends, I guess, on the source of plastic, where it's come from. I'm really trying to consume sort of spring water in glass bottles as opposed to plastic water bottles, or just using different materials, but not, or stainless steel, but not plastic. And actually, whilst I've been having these building works done, I managed to reorganise my kitchen because I had to move things out, move things back in. And I've actually gotten rid of all the Tupperware in my kitchen. Don't tell my mother, please. But yeah, it's feeling really, liberating to have done that. And I almost feel as if I need to spring clean the rest of my house and really minimise on my possessions. I feel that that's something I really need to do. And there's certainly some items of clothing that I just don't wear. And I feel as if I should just get rid of them, quite frankly. And I know that it was so funny, actually, because I took some things into a charity shop. They were kind of like, we don't accept this, we don't accept that, we don't accept this. And I was like, wow. So I put them through a textile recycling thing. But I just thought that was really interesting, It was just such an interesting concept. And when I think about recycling, it does make me think about the fact that we are recycling our thoughts in so many ways. And I also feel that society is almost recycling itself, because now when you look at billionaires, what are they doing? They are living in nature. They're living the simple life. and others are struggling to make ends meet, working several jobs. So I don't know. It all feels topsy-turvy. I'm not sure how you're feeling. And I don't know. I just feel that, health is so important. And I feel that we're just we're just living in such an unhealthy lifestyle. You have to be really intentional to try and be healthy. And yeah, I don't know, I've just had all of these thoughts. I've had all of these thoughts about, I don't know if it's a function of age as well. I don't think so. I don't actually think that is the case. But I'm really wanting to just pare down on everything and just live a more simple life. I think that has always been the key to contentment. And I'm looking forward to Ramadan for sure. And yeah, I don't know, what is the key to your contentment? What do you think that is? I certainly think that simple things in life have now become such a luxury. And is it because we've all been convinced that we need this, that, and the other? Or is it just we're all trapped in an economy that is driving us to, I don't know, to consume? I'm not sure. But in terms of being healthy, I think, I've always said this, but I really think we need to start thinking seriously about what we are consuming. What I'm going to do is, I do have a lot of perfumes at home, and once those are, once I've finished using those, I'm not going to be purchasing any of those standard perfumes because I've been reading things about those. So I just feel that I just want to really return to a more simple lifestyle in so many ways. Although I do like my creature comforts, but even so, I would like to just pare down things. So I'm thinking about that. I really am. And I wonder if you've been thinking about a simpler lifestyle. If you have, email me and let me know. And in the meantime, I think we all need to try and stay as healthy as we can, because prevention is always better than cure. And I think there are many ways to stay healthy, even if one is living a busy lifestyle. Maybe we'll focus more upon that in another episode. But until then, let's all create connection and not just change lives, but save lives.